From entrepreneurs all over the world to big visions inside your head. Many will come. Few will make it. The ones left standing will be the ones that did not give up, that did not give in, and that did find a way. This is Reality Show Austin.
So, William's show here, and I'm going to show you Reality Show Austin's stupid trick of the day. So if you guys don't know this, I do a lot of marketing on and offline, but the trick of the day is I want you guys to take your phones or go to the search engine, go to Google, and inside of Google, I need you guys to type in, do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. So we have do a barrel roll, and then I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to push go. Did you guys see that? My screen flipped around. If you need to see it again, here we go. Ready? Do a barrel roll. If you guys want your screen to flip around and show people something really cool that they probably didn't know, that is my fun tip to pull on people, or a prank to pull on people at South by this year. Say, hey, I have controlled your phone. I have mental control of your phone. I want you to type in, do a barrel roll. And you're going to make their phone go ahead and do a barrel roll. Once again, William Show here with useless tips you'll probably never use in your life, how to do a barrel roll. Thank you.
We're back at you here. We're going to give you some helpful tips. Myself, Dr. Rob, and William Show, we're going to help you out today with some tips. Number one, find a food truck that you love. There's plenty of them out there. Whether you like Greek food, Mexican food, make sure you find a food truck when you're in Austin, Texas. Make sure you find some of that local music down there. It's going to be hard. Guys and girls, again, have a good time. Find someone to hang out with that you can have a blast with. That's number three. Number four, call Uber or call a taxi because it's going to be packed out there. And then lastly, number five, watch your surroundings. Be safe out there. There's a lot of crazies, so be careful. Those are my tips. My tips for you to have a blast at South by Southwest here in Austin, Texas. Dr. Rob.
So William Show, we're giving you some of the top tips of how to maximize your fun and exposure at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. So these are the couple weeks that more people come to Austin, more congestion of the traffic, more visionaries, more entrepreneurs, more dreams at one time than ever before. So how can we maximize your fun, your pleasure, and your time of Austin, Texas? So, my rule number one, always have fun. Rule number two, always be careful. It's great to have fun, but you don't need to push the limit of having fun and not being careful. Rule number three of how to maximize your fun during South by. Think ahead, plan ahead.
Guys, I forgot one of my tips, one of my golden rules. Whether you're a guy or a girl, don't go home and sleep with someone that you'd be ashamed if they're the mom or dad of your kid. That's the best rule to live by. So watch yourself. I mean, like I said, they could be a good-looking person when you're drinking, but come on, guys. An 8 right now is not going to be an 8 tomorrow. Trust me. Stay safe out there.
Think ahead, plan ahead. Planners prosper. How can you maximize your time at South by? First of all, be careful in the mosh pit, you guys. Mosh pit can cause severe whiplash in these areas. Bang your head. After the mosh pit, you may have to visit somebody like Dr. Rob. If you have to visit people like Dr. Rob, you may end up on a reality show like this. So, things to keep in mind when maximizing your fun at South by. Don't ever carry more than 2 drinks in your hands at one time. Also, if you've had a couple drinks, don't run too fast. Usually if you run and you've had too many drinks, chances are you're gonna fall. Also, just be careful. Stage diving when nobody's there to catch you does not work. Trust me. Trust me.
You're back with Reality Show Austin here. This is Dr. Rob.
And William Show.
And we wanted to talk to you this week about South by Southwest, which is pretty much
South by
the Mardi Gras of Austin, Texas. So we wanted to come and talk to you a little bit about what's going on, what's been going on this week, what to look for, how we're going to get involved and get engaged. So this is going to be the show for you guys to see.
The show, for sure. We're going to take you guys behind the scenes of what we're going to be doing for South by. We're going to go to a couple of your favorite clubs and venues. We're going to be doing meet and greets with all the cast from Reality Show Austin. It's going to be me, Dr. Rob, Money Nick, and then EP2000. So make sure you check us out downtown. You'll be seeing us. We'll probably be wearing the Reality Show shirts, be sporting it up real big. So part of what we're doing is taking you behind the scenes of what it takes to be an entrepreneur in Austin, Texas. So we're thinking, all right, South by, it's a great way to piggyback. It's a great way to actually maximize our exposure for something that's actually already going on throughout the city.
Yep.
So
everyone's going to be there. So that's why we're going to be there. We want to get involved. We want to get out there. We want to get known. That's how you become an entrepreneur.
And anybody's actually going to be here. So you know that we're somebody. So yeah, it just makes sense. Definitely. So what we're going to be doing is talking a little bit about today of the things that we talked about and starting to plan to do for the South by, being entrepreneurs in Austin, Texas, keeping things weird and actually keeping things moving with this reality show. So Dr. Rob, what are some of the things we will be doing for South by?
First and foremost, what we're going to do is we're going to let you, the fans, get involved by coming on to Facebook,
Facebook.com/reality show Austin.
Yes.
Check us out. Actually, we need your guys' help this week during South by.
To vote for us and just kind of get engaged. And then what we're going to do for you is give you the opportunity to come on this show in Austin, Texas.
So what Dr. Rob is saying, for our most interactive viewer or viewers, we will actually bring you guys on the show. So go ahead and go to Facebook.com/reality show Austin. Start liking, start interacting, start sharing. And for the most interactive and engaging friend, we will, Dr. Rob,
bring you on the show, introduce you, maybe go out for the night and have a good time.
Absolutely. And if you are an entrepreneur in Austin, this is your show. We know you guys have been tuning in. We've been doing a lot of big things. We actually are in the middle of just starting a radio show. We converted the reality show to a radio show.
Another ways for you to get involved and grow your business as well. That's what we want to do. We want to build a big team here. Again, that's how we all become successful.
Absolutely. So some of the things we've done for Reality Show Austin is, first of all, we're actually submitting our reality show to
local
iHeartRadio, local
radio,
TV, radio,
different shows, even not necessarily here, a couple, surrounding cities to just try to get us promoted and get us out there.
So we're starting to syndicate all our content. Almost done with the iHeartRadio syndication. We're going to have our own channel there. We also creating the apps for the iOS and then also the Play Store. So you can check us out there and you can get the app, download it there, and then you guys can listen to our show no matter where you're at. So we're doing the radio shows, we're doing the TV shows, we're doing all this stuff just to get maximum exposure for ourselves, our shows, and to try to be the best entrepreneurs in Austin, Texas. So we don't only want to just, take you guys behind the scenes, but we want to take you along the way so you guys could actually implement a lot of the same actions that we're taking throughout your business. So tell them about it, Dr. Rob.
Again, we can teach you kind of the way here. So what he was alluding to is you can go to get engaged. You can go to realityshowaustin.com, facebook.com/realityshowaustin.com. He's going to be creating. He's the man here, the media guy, going to be creating some different Google apps for us, getting us together, getting us out there. So we want you to be involved. We want to build the community and make you successful.
Absolutely. So I think one of the biggest things of being an entrepreneur is getting maximum exposure. But not only that, being in the platforms or being in the areas where your audience is. Now you have different types of people. You have people who like to read, some people who like to write, some people who like to watch videos, some people who like to listen to stuff, some people who are just like a concoction of it all.
Right. So we're building different ways to reach those outlets, and depending on what kind of person they are, that's how we're gonna get the exposure. So some people love to read, some people like to watch video. It is what it is.
So what we're going to be doing throughout the show is we're producing the TV shows, and we're going to syndicate it to get maximum exposure. But at the same time, we converted our TV shows into radio shows. Now we're getting 2 to 3 times the exposure that we were getting just off the TV front. But now me and Dr. Rob are talking, and we're creating ebooks, we're creating apps, we're creating other platforms out there for people to go find us.
Yep.
So what is the next big step, Dr. Rob, for Reality Show Austin? What are we going to do? What's going to be the thing that puts us on the map for South by Southwest this year, Dr. Rob? What is it?
Well, we're going to go do some meet and greets at the businesses there, some of the venues that are kind enough to let us in. That's first and foremost how we're going to get out there. We're going to have some different prints and things like that, signing autographs and that kind of thing. We're going to be handing out stuff to come check out our website. We're going to all different kinds of things. So this is going to be exciting, guys. This is a great weekend to be a part of it. South by Southwest, Reality Show Austin. We're coming to you now.
Live. So one of the things most people don't realize about Reality Show Austin is you get different perspective. Like last week, we took you behind the scenes and actually showed you 3 different perspectives of people's opinions or entrepreneurs' opinions of what it would take or to be the best musician, or we had 1 minute to show this artist or this musician
how they would grow,
how they could grow, and the best options or the best steps in our opinion for them to reach that growth.
All right, this is Dr. Rob back here with realityshowaustin.com. Wanted to bring you your educational moment this evening. I want to talk a little bit about a spondylolysis. It is something that happens in your low back usually. Actually, I had a friend of mine ask me something about low back pain, and I got to talking to her, and her daughter is a gymnast and does a lot of bending and flexing, things like that. Well, anyway, come to find out, she has a spondylolysis. What that is it's kind of like an occult fracture, or kind of like a shin splint type of kind of fracture, where you have a break in your pars interarticularis. In a nutshell, that's part of the vertebrae that kind of connects. And what happens is it's caused by a lot of extension bending and a lot of rotating and bending like that. So again, some of those gymnasts end up doing a lot of extension back like that, which causes that back pain. So one of those things that you do as a chiropractor is educate people on rest, tell them what happened. You can get that diagnosed with x-rays and things like that. Obviously chiropractic adjustments, having them rest, and just different therapies that we can do to get that kid back to their optimum level. So again, that's spondylolysis. I wanted to bring that to you all today to talk to you a little bit about that. This is Dr. Rob with Reality Show Austin.
Also, I know there's going to be a lot of Willie Nelson going on in town, people, but please control yourselves. Don't go dancing behind cops and their horses. Don't go dancing behind cops in their cars. Don't go dancing and drunk around probably cops.
All right, folks, we're back at you here. Reality Show Austin, realityshowaustin.com. We want to talk to you a little bit about this weekend coming up, South by Southwest, and just a few tips on, kind of how to stay healthy and kind of what not to do. First and foremost, I would like to stress out there to always don't drink and drive safe, be smart about it, because again, you drink and drive, get into an accident, you can kill somebody or anything like that, but then you'll have to go to your local chiropractor also and see someone like me. to help you out with that, maybe possibly whiplash or what else. On a more, so again, be careful out there, guys. On a funnier note, you can also get hurt doing headbanging. I know how it is. I've been there once, been there, done that. You know, you go out headbanging too much and your neck hurts. Again, be careful, guys. Don't do that too hard because you're going to have to see me on a funnier note. Also, you know, you want to make sure if you are drinking, make sure you drink plenty of water, take vitamins, get extra sleep, and just kind of relax. You know, it's okay to have a water with a beer, not just all those beers. I mean, I know how it is to have a good time. So anyway, again, those are some of the tips that we wanted to bring to you this weekend. Have a safe weekend out there, Austin, Texas.
So we've had a really long day. It's been a pretty crazy week. I got called at the end of the weekend, and one of these meetup groups said, Jacob, Williams Show, can you come and fill in for the speaker that's supposed to come? I was like, sure, I'm the guru. I'm the entrepreneur of entrepreneurs. I'm the, you know, if anything to do with business, I'm your man.
I'm your guy.
Exactly. So then, pretty much at the same time, Dr. Rob is at a different networking event, a different meetup group, and I guess they heard about his rapping skills or his abilities.
Song I did.
Yeah, his songs he did. So tell him what happened, Dr. Rob. Walk him through it, please.
Well, then after this week, they put out an email that said for this 60 seconds of the week, that's what you do. You talk in BNI for about 60 seconds about what you do, referrals you're looking for, and who you are. So to change it up a little bit, they had us sing. So everybody was supposed to sing. So anyway, I had to put together a quick little poem/rap or rhyme.
And he brought it here today to share with you folks.
Because, hey, why not, right? This is Reality Show Austin. This is how I'm growing my business. They're getting to know me with my rap or rhyme. I want to
So sometimes, if all else fails, rap.
Yeah, it rhymes.
It just rhymes in time. But it kind of blows my mind. So let's get into it, Dr. Rob.
All right, so here we go. It's, you know, let us know how you feel. Again, realityshowaustin.com if you like it or not. I'm not a singer or an actor, but I am a chiropractor. If your back feels busted, come get adjusted. Come to do chiropractic to simply feel fantastic. I know this rap may suck, but please vote for my 60 seconds and wish me luck. That's all I have to say, so BNI, have a healthy day. And that's kind of what I did, and that's kind of how I threw it out there.
So that brings us back. So he says he tied for first place, which, you know how sometimes you have those friends that tell you something happened that didn't really happen, or it didn't happen the way they said it happened? Could be one of those.
All right, I really did. It was me and some other gal, but
he really did.
It's because we made up our own, where a lot of people didn't. They just found some tune online or from their own iTunes.
Yeah.
But I actually made that up, guys. So.
All right. So that's original. I definitely give that to you. I don't think you stole that one from anybody. But either way, we need your guys' help. So you've heard Mark Zuckerberg. He started with hot or not. What we're actually going to do is we're going to post on Facebook Dr. Rob's rap.
Hot or not.
Hot or not. So you guys will like for hot and
dislike for, or I guess you can't like for not.
Yeah.
There's no dislike button. Thank God, I guess.
We'll actually send you to the YouTube channel so you can give thumbs up or thumbs down. How about that one? We'll make sure you're able to rate it hot or not. Because that's important to us, is your guys' engagement and feedback. Because if Dr. Rob is going down the path of, you know what, this is the quickest way for me to reach a level of success I want to reach and be where I want to be, and this is the route he's going, feedback's important to us because it may not be the best route for him. Him becoming a rapper, in my opinion, may not be the best option for him.
This could be one of the many, many trials and tribulations it is to get my success even higher. So.
Well, they say Austin is the music capital of the world, which I understand, but I don't think they said it's a rap music capital of the world, which there goes Dr. Rob.
But I did win.
At a BNI meetup group, may I add. Probably, how many people were there? 20, 25, 30?
About 30.
So, And I doubt it had anything to do with all of them being the biggest fans of Dr. Rob's on reality show Austin.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I just like my rap skills.
Yeah.
It's all about courage sometimes, guys. It's all about courage that I had the courage to do it. It's not just about how good you are. You had the courage, and that's...
This is the part of the show to where we do news. Why the producers and directors would let us do news?
I have no idea. We're back at you though here with Reality Show Austin. This is William Show and Dr. Rob.
Yep, Dr. Rob, William Show. Wait, William Show, Dr. Rob. Either way,
that's okay.
We're talking about the hottest news going on in Austin. More or less just going on, period, the trending topics. Right now we're looking at Google Trends, and it's telling us the hottest topics, the top things that people are searching for. So I want to get your take, Dr. Rob, on Sam Bradford. What do you think about Sam Bradford?
What do I think about him personally, or do I think about the trade?
The trade.
Okay, he obviously was traded Nick Foles to go to the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know. I live in Austin. Nick Foles played here, so I'm actually a fan of him. I thought it was actually a bad move. Nothing against Sam Bradford personally, but I think Nick Foles did a pretty darn good job last year when he was healthy. So I don't really understand what Chip Kelly's thinking, and I think a lot of people are wondering what the heck they're doing as well. So that's my opinion on it. I think it was kind of, I mean, we'll see how he does, I guess, but I don't think it was a good move.
Yeah, so I really don't have much opinion on that, to tell you the truth. I'm not the best person to start talking sports or anything. I'm reading Google Trending. What about Zoolander 2? What's your take or top or opinion on that, Dr. Rob? I know right now it has 100,000 plus searches.
Well, if it's anything like the first Zoolander, I'm all about it. I haven't had an opportunity to see the preview. What do you think?
Yeah, Stiller and Owens, man. You gotta love those two.
You gotta love it. I mean, that guy's an icon. He's a funny dude.
Yeah. So this week is South by Southwest, Austin, Texas. I know. What is it? The Jimmy Kimmel Show's coming to town, coming to Austin. That's a big topic going on. Have you heard anything about that?
I don't know. I wish we were on it, right?
So probably like a month ago, Jimmy Kimmel tweeted out on Twitter that he was actually going to pick a local Austin business. Him and Matthew McConaughey were actually going to film a commercial for the small business located in Austin, and throughout that they were going to feature and promote it at South by this year. I actually submitted Reality Show Austin. Still haven't heard anything, so I don't know what's going on with them. So Jimmy Kendall, call me later. So we're bringing to you the hottest news. Dr. Rob, tell us the hottest news of what's going on with entrepreneurs today in Austin, Texas.
They're just excited about, all of them are excited. Everywhere I go, from insurance agent to business people, why'd you move to Austin? Why'd you move to Austin? Well, 200 people here are moving a day. It's the fastest growing city in the United States. That's why I moved to Austin. I want to be a part of it. I was stuck where I was at. I want to explore. I want to grow. I want a new life. Everybody's moving here because of that, guys. Austin, Texas, Reality Show Austin. We're bringing it to you.
A lot of people are telling me that why they're coming to Austin, Texas is because the reality shows. I don't know.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out. So, this is the time of our show where we actually go on to Facebook and we read your guys' comments and ask the questions. So once again, we ask you guys to engage with us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Google+, and on the website.
Anything that has to do with about being an entrepreneur, if you have questions, ideas, how we handle the situation, go ahead, go on Facebook and ask us, and we'll have them to you here pretty quick.
So this week's question is going to be from one of our viewers. We're going to go ahead and keep their name anonymous to protect the innocent and not so innocent. But what is the question this week, Dr. Rob?
If you could pick one thing that would stand out that makes you successful, what would it be? That's what it was.
So if you could choose one thing that make you stand out and be successful, what would it be? Dr. Rob, you want to take this one first, or you want me to go first?
I just told him, I can go first on this one. I said, hey man, whatever your fears are, challenge it. Whether it's public speaking, whether it's going out and moving to a new city, whether it's starting a new job, just conquer that fear, because once you do that, it's going to give you that much more confidence to do the next step, the next step, the next step. So basically, anything and everything that comes to you, if you can conquer that, that'll give you that much more confidence for the next task. That's what I would say.
I like that. I think me personally, if there's one thing that I had to do that would actually make a difference in helping us be successful as entrepreneurs, it's kind of hard. It's like last week, you have 1 minute to tell this person. They're putting the pressure on us, but that's the thing is, by us being able to think on our toes and being able to answer these questions, what if we did only have one chance to make it? What if there was only one way to make it?
One opportunity.
One shot, one opportunity, one way. And we actually had to choose. Because the truth of the matter is we have opportunities every day and options every day. What option do we want to take? So for me, it would be strategically lining yourself up with a proper team. Because everybody needs team. Any big person that have made it, they've aligned themselves with the right team.
Absolutely.
I think A is to be a great leader, but what's a great leader without a great team?
I agree.
I think a lot of times...
No one gets there on their own.
Exactly. I think a lot of times you may have, or you'll see a lot of times in environments and atmospheres to where, you have that one person who's just performing, the top performer, going above and beyond, taking the ordinary to extraordinary. And that person seems to bring up all the people around them too.
Absolutely. Yeah, you ask any quarterback in the NFL what it would be like if they didn't have a team around him, if they'd have someone blocking for him, how fun it would be to throw those passes. Getting smashed by 350-pound dudes coming at you 20 miles an hour.
And I think that's the important part here is make sure you surround yourself with the right team. Surrounding yourself with the right team will give you the results that you are looking for in the long run.
And next week, I think we can probably touch on how you surround yourself with that team, or maybe things that you can look for in other people to surround yourself, and you're trying to show the right people. I mean,
strategically targeting the right people, strategically putting yourself in front of the right people, doing the actions which it would take if you were already with these people or surrounded by these people. Like if you're surrounded by successful people, they say you're a lot of times going to be successful, but a lot of times it's not just because you're surrounding yourself with successful people, it's because the actions come along with those. And the things that these successful people are doing are the things that start rubbing off on you that you eventually start doing. So it's eventually getting in that successful mindset too, which I think is important.
Absolutely. Well, part of that's kind of just working smarter, not harder. But you're absolutely right. If someone's doing something right, why would you not want to pick their brain on what they did to make themselves be successful? How did you do it? What did you do it? What are the things that you did? So absolutely, meeting successful people, building your team around successful people, and hanging with successful people is going to end up rubbing off on you. That's just how it's going to be.
Exactly. So this has been the tip for our viewers of how to